So what's up, guys? So in this journey, I'm gonna talk about everything that I want to do, everything that's happening. Probably gonna give you like weekly updates about, like once we get pregnant, like how is everything going. I probably am gonna do like progression line test. I remember when I was on TikTok, there were a lot of people like who was doing TTC, and they would do like line progression so that you see like as the levels are rising, the lines get darker and darker. That's Odessa in the background, and he's just doing extra. So last time when Odessa got pregnant with Odessin, I was trying to induce lactation, but then I was doing it wrong. So when I went to a lactation consultant, she showed me like the way I was supposed to do it, because I was using flanges. So flanges are like these little pieces that go inside the breast pump, and it, like if the breast pump, if your nipple is too small, the flanges go inside the breast pump to kind of fit you, so that when you're pumping, like it's not hurting you, so it fits, correctly. So I was using like, I don't know, I think it was size 13. And then she told me like, hey, that's too small for you. Like, you don't, like, you have the right size nipples that fit in the breast pump, that you don't need a flange. You don't need to have it sized down or whatever or bigger. It just fits perfectly. So after that, I got discouraged and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I ended up not inducing lactation. And I kind of like, I did a lot of Googling to make sure, because I had a full hysterectomy. So I'm in full menopause. And I said, like, I Googled, can you induce lactation being on menopause? And you can, because lactation has nothing to do with hormones. It has to do with the brain, the pituitary gland. And so you have to tell the brain, like, hey, I have a baby. So the brain like connects to the body and tells the breast like there's a baby. So in order to do that, what you do is you take the breast pumps and you pump every 2 to 3 hours to kind of like mimic a baby, feeding. So that way the pituitary gland starts to connect and helps you like produce milk. Or something to that effect. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but that's what I'm going to try to do. I did order two breast pumps, but these are like, they just sit. I forgot what they're called. They're hands-free. They're hands-free breast pumps from Mom Cozy. I ordered the M5 and then I ordered the Slim. I think I will like insert 2 pictures of which ones they are. And I was looking at this other YouTuber, because I've been watching a lot of nesting videos. I kind of been like obsessed with that, watching people nest and do baby shower hauls and all this other stuff. I did the same thing when Odessa was getting pregnant with Odessa, and I watched videos like that. I think it's just the excitement in me, like just mentally preparing for what's coming next. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to insert 2 pictures. I am going to take you along the journey of me pumping and like, how's it going? And if I had any progress. Odessa did pump, but she didn't produce enough milk. And I don't know if she was pumping wrong or she wasn't doing it enough. I know it wasn't like every 2 to 3 hours. So she did produce milk, but it wasn't enough to feed Odessin. And that's why I wanted to induce lactation, so that I could feed him. I don't think I'm comfortable with latching. I don't know if I'm comfortable with latching. But I do feel comfortable pumping and, trying to get milk. And I mean, that's about an update for right at this moment. I just want to make sure that I like include you on my journey. Like, this is a new journey for me. This is a new experience, you know. Not every pregnancy is the same experience. So for me, even though we went through Odessin and we were pregnant, it was a totally different experience, and I feel like this experience is going to be way different as well. And so I'm excited to like see where this journey leads, and you know, just bringing life into this world and feeling like, you know, not feeling like, knowing that you love this little bitty baby that you are nurturing and you take care of. And, you know, that's what a mother is, regardless if you gave birth to them or not. Like, being a mom consists of, you know, nurturing and love and raising a child to be a productive member of society and educating them, and most importantly, loving them. And you know, that's what I do with Odessin. He's a little spoiled brat, and right now he's touching every little thing. He is a boy's boy, and if you know, he's like a boy. He's not like soft. He's very aggressive. He only cries when he's angry. Like, if you make him angry, he will cry. But it's not out of, you hurt me. It's more like, you hurt my feelings and I didn't like what you did. So, I'm pretty sure there's more, but I can't think of anything else at this moment. I'm just like mentally preparing myself for the next step in the next journey, because next week on Tuesday, the 26th, I will be seeing we both will be seeing the IVF doctor, and the results of the embryos will be in. So I'm going to try to also do YouTube shorts and see how that goes. Because I don't want to be doing like long videos all the time. Like, if I got a little update and it's just like 4 minutes, then I got a whole video instead of just doing the YouTube shorts. But at this moment, I do not have TikTok. I do not have Instagram. And my Facebook is private. So I might create a Instagram. I'm not sure. I just feel like a lot of things that go on with Instagram right now is like, you know, they try to read it. TikTok, when I went back into TikTok, they were talking about like, even if the app is, if you log out of the app, or if you like are not watching TikTok at the moment, it's still reading like the data on your background. And I felt like that was too much invasive on my privacy. Like, you're reading all my personal information, and that's how, you know, there's a breach. Like, that's how your information gets out there, and people like steal your identity because of these apps. You know, they're taking your personal information and they're sharing it with the world. So that's why I got off of TikTok, and I got off of Instagram, and I just have Odessin. I just have YouTube and Facebook that I don't really be on. Like, Facebook is outdated. I remember when I was 26 and Facebook was like the bomb. And I remember when MySpace was the bomb, but MySpace is not the bomb. Facebook kind of like, I think they bought MySpace. And Facebook is just like for old people now. Like, everybody and their mother be on Facebook. Sorry to those I offended. But that's why it's boring to me. Like, I just go on and just look at stuff. There's people that I look at their journey of pregnancy. There's a lot of AI videos that I'm like, what the heck is this? And so, you know, I really don't like being on there. I mostly do YouTube. Watching videos on YouTube. Sometimes it's mukbangs. Sometimes it's nesting and pregnancy journeys. Sometimes it's funny stuff, you know, like couples who do stupid, silly stuff. So that's about it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this short video.